Hi, it's Stephanie with Ageless Living TV. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please hit the subscribe button. Today, I have a guest I'm so excited about. This is my guest, my granddaughter Tenaya. So we're going to talk about some memory making ideas for grandmas and grandkids and just anybody that wants to have a really fun way to remember special moments. We were having such a nice visit. She's been here for 2 weeks and it's just been great. We've been having so much fun. We actually made a list of all the things we wanted to do and we did all of them.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool. So one of the things that kind of came up when we were just talking in the car, because we do a lot of driving around here, this is kind of hard for her, but we're used to it, was we were talking in the car and we called it Gigi Day. We were having a fun day and it's granddaughter, grandmother, Gigi, right? And she said, remember the Gigi books? And I'm like, no. And it was this cool little thing that we used to do and I totally forgot about it. And so we started talking about it and basically what it was there's 2 of them. You only see one right now, but there's 2 of them. Tenaya and Aurora, my granddaughters, both of them. Now, Aurora is about to become an adult. She's going to be an adult in 4 days.
Yeah.
She'll be 18. So she is already acting grown up and she has a job and couldn't come on this visit. So we miss her.
Yeah.
But the 2 of them used to come visit, and actually you guys used to call it Grammy Camp, which I loved. That was super fun. So they'd come to Grammy Camp and they'd come and spend, 4 or 5 days with me. It was really just enough. And my son would meet me halfway. It's an 8-hour drive minimum. And so it's a long time in the car for them and a long time, we're all in the car. It's a lot. So what I did was I started thinking I need to entertain them on the car ride home. On the car ride here, it's too much excitement. You don't have to worry about it. But on the car ride home, it is just long. And I came up with an idea of making a memory book. And the first year, it was just putting some favorite photos in a photo album from the dollar store. Mm-hmm. And what I did was I had a little camera, a little Instamatic camera. If I was going to do this now, I would use my phone. But back then, we didn't have smartphones. We just didn't have them. So I used this little tiny Instamatic camera, and what I did is I would just give the camera to them and let them go and take pictures of whatever they wanted the whole time they were here. They would take turns taking pictures. And on the last day, we would look at all the pictures, and I would just make a little folder for each girl, and they would choose their top 10 pictures, and I would print them. I think I had a little photo printer, or go to the, Walmart. And they would all each have 10 pictures, and then they could insert those into the little photo album. But then we started getting more creative, and we got like colored paper. So each year it got more and more complicated. So what we did is we got colored construction paper and cut it into like a little book size, like about that big, and then punched a couple of 2-3 holes in it, and then put some white paper the same size. We just cut it, and I would make them a little blank book, and then they could color on it, and they could do glitter, glue. It didn't matter what they wanted to do, and we tie a little ribbon in each hole, and they'd have their little GG book. Ready, set, go.
This is my picture book about Grammy and Grandpa's. It says 4 days till Valentine's Day. It says Sunday, so no. And avatar and a little kitty picture. That's me holding the kitty with some pen on my hand. And there's me and Grammy. And Auntie.
That's a wonderful story. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
The cool thing is, when they did this was in the car. And I was talking about that, and I'm like, I had this whole little bag of supplies, and she didn't remember any of that, but I did, and I'm like, I think I still have it. Like, Gigi is a pack rat. I'm a pack rat. So Grammy has everything, and I went in my closet, and here it is. Yep. So I said, do you remember making these bags? These were just blank bags, and we painted on ours. So I painted one, and you painted one, and Aurora painted one, and we each had our own little bag. So this was mine, and it was full of their crafts for their Gigi book, their memory book. And so it had colored paper. I had a whole book of paper from like Michael's, and so it had some just regular colors, and then it had some kind of decorate-y colors they could do. And then it also, lots and lots of colored pens. Oops, they're falling all over the place. Colored pens, colored pens. You can't have too many. Because when you want blue, you don't want to ask somebody else for blue, right? And what's this? This, did you leave this in there?
I guess so.
That's cute. Oh, lip gloss. And there's like a little,
What is that?
it's like a little lip gloss. Somebody left this in there accidentally. There's a little, what is this? Oh, let's open it and see. Oh, is that lip gloss?
I think so.
It's pretty old.
Kiss me.
So, oopsie. You want this back?
No.
They must have just left it in there. Okay. All these cool scissors, I just got these like at Walmart. It was full of scissors and each one cuts in a pattern so they could just play and cut. So they would just like take those photographs and mutilate them. They would cut them down. And what did you guys take pictures of? Like, okay, macaroni and cheese. And cat close-ups.
Yeah.
Cats.
Yes.
And then, of course, Grammy and Grandpa. And, you know, it's hard to narrow it down to the 10, but I cannot believe the macaroni and cheese made the cut, but it did. She cut this little plate of macaroni and cheese out and put it in her book. And then there's the glue stick. Now, this has been a few years in here. It's probably, like, dry. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's my Gigi bag. Anything else? More pens, more glue, glitter, puff paint. I mean, you can put whatever you want in your Gigi bag and make memories. So, talk to me a little bit about your Gigi bag memories.
Like, what I remember the most is not even, like, just making them. It was more of the years later looking back on them, and I have all the photos in a little, memory book now, instead, because...
Do you have the macaroni and cheese?
No, Brett has it now. She put it in her locker. Embarrassing pictures.
Do you still like them, macaroni and cheese?
Yes, of course.
So it's just a memory,
Yeah.
more than anything, and just fun. I think that you guys just had fun in the back seat. I mean, it took them forever to make the book, so it was really just a way to fill up all those hours in the car. And you know, I didn't worry about the mess or any of that. It's just paper, and it was easy to clean up. So don't worry. Just let them go. Let them have fun. And I really didn't try to direct the art at all. Just do whatever they wanted. And it was so cool because it felt like, as the grandma, as the older person, that I could kind of almost see into their thoughts and see into their brain and see what they really had fun with. And it was just cool. I like that part. And for them, I think just the fun of it and having the memories. And they got to go home with that. So even if they only looked back for even a few weeks, but it sounds like you've had it longer than that. So I highly recommend making your own memory books for your grandkids. And on that note, I kind of want to talk about a little thing I've been thinking about a lot lately. Now that I have some more grandkids that are younger and they live really close by, I see them all the time. Whereas with my girls here, I didn't see them as much because they were too far away. It's an 8-hour drive. I kind of call it the difference between being a special occasion Grammy and a everyday Grammy. And so everyday Grammy knows what's going on in their life, you know, what their likes are, their dislikes, just knowing them on an everyday kind of basis. So I could go to everyday stuff. I could just watch them play in the park and be there with their everyday life. But with my girls here, I didn't get to see them on their everyday life. I only got to see them on special occasions and visits that we would plan. And we tried to go up there as often as we could, but we had a busy life too with jobs and things like that, working your business. You can't just go away. And lots of times I would go by myself if my husband was too busy, but you just will never regret making the time to go see them because it's too hard for that whole family to come see me. It's too much time away from all the different things that they have going on. It's too much time in the car. I mean, well, they're doing that anyways just to come halfway, but still, it's just too much to pack everybody up and come here when I can just go see them. So I just recommend that you think about going to see them, even if it's just to go visit. One cool thing was, she was saying, I don't know, I was talking about how I made them each their first communion dress. Did I say it right? I'm always getting that wrong. Yeah. First communion dress, and she's like, I don't even have a picture of that. And I'm like, how could that be? I couldn't remember anything about it. So I went through my pictures, and there I had it. Pictures of her at her first communion. So I went there for it, one of my special occasions, and gave her all her pictures. So yeah, you have them. But even if you're a special occasion Grammy, don't worry. You still have a good relationship. I love this girl. I love her so much, and we feel close even though it hasn't been that much. Do you agree?
Yeah.
So what do you think about it? Do you wish that it was more like I was down the street and...
I do sometimes, just to tell you about everything, but it's just how it is.
It is.
It's fine this way. It works.
It works. And now that they're older, we can text and we can share things. It's kind of fun to go on a little texting rant and kind of share things going on. And thank goodness for modern technology. It really makes a difference. And that's kind of cool. And we have some family group chats where everybody's joking around and having a good time. And so special occasion Grammy, even if you're stuck with that and you don't get to see them every day and you don't get to see them all the time, it's still great. I want to vouch for it. And I would always choose every day, Grandma, but I will take whatever I can get. And if they involved a plane ride, I guess I just had to get an extra job. Because I wouldn't want to miss it. I just wouldn't. So there's some ideas on making your own Gigi book, your own memory book for your grandkids. It's just a fun little craft to make some memories and have some fun. And I hope that you're enjoying your grandkids and having fun with them the way we are. And thank you so much for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Any last words?
No.
So thank you so much for watching my channel. Here's to living a fabulous life at every age. And we'll see you next time.